And welcome back! Well, getting right in there.
A reading like that could only be coming off Ms. Ruby herself.
So, how do you like that, that skull?
It just reminds me of several things. It reminds me of Jack Baker. I think his name's Jack Baker from Resident Evil 7. When he's like, you know, fully, whatever in like the new DLC. In the end of Zoe DLC, how he looks. But it also reminds me of, what was it? Fucking Lion King. The Elephant Graveyard.
Yeah. Okay, let's get in here. Which one's this one?
Which is great. It's like,
I don't want to do that one.
You know what that reminds me of? You know, the fucking Elephant Graveyard in Lion King, you know? That shit's fucking great, man.
I don't want to do that level yet. I'm gonna go over here first. Because the Lair of the Beast is like a really fun...
Is that the rhythmic one?
No, the rhythmic one is the boss battle.
Oh, okay.
I know you've seen me do a few of these levels. A Grave Undertaking. Is this the... Is it where I'm in a boat? No. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one I also have a hard time doing the Thief Sprint. Because I spend hours doing this one, because, like, if you screw up just a hair, you're screwed.
Right. I do like those villains. I know I said it last time, but... See, I actually remembered something I said last time.
Oh my god, look at that! You remember...
Which is amazing, because... normally, if you watch our Let's Plays, I probably repeat myself every
Shades
episode.
remember shit.
At this point, it's just like, yeah, I can't fucking remember anything.
It's okay.
By the time I'm 50, it's like, I'll be lucky if I remember my name.
Yeah, it's fine, because when we look back at these videos someday, you'll have your memory recorded on the videos.
Which is all sorts of horrifying, right? It's like, just like a bunch of meandering and just ranting and all sorts of bullshit recorded. It's like... See, that's gotta be rough. It's like, if you're an actor or actress or, you know, in the public eye, it's like, everything you do is under a microscope and under scrutiny.
Yeah, no,
it's just like, you know what, that's no way to grow up, that's no way to live your life. You know, it's nice to be an artist and to act and to...
express yourself and have fun and everything, but...
Right, it's just... some of the celebrity shit, like, you have people who go into that field to be a celebrity. But then you have people who are genuine artists or actors, right? There is a difference.
Yeah.
And, you know, it is what it is, right? But, you know, a lot of artists are shy. A lot of artists don't want to be in the public eye, and yet they chose a vocation where it's all about being vulnerable.
Ah, damn it. I know because there's this big gap here.
Yeah. And
if you do it fast enough, you can just kind of... Which helps a lot doing the Thief Sprint, by the way. Hint.
Yeah. Incidentally, Rabies and I, certainly myself, were pretty private. I'm very private.
I am significantly less private than you.
Yeah. And yet we're doing this, where all of it is... You need to allow yourself to be vulnerable, and you need to just be yourself, right? And that, in its own way, is, you know, exposure, right?
Yeah.
You're exposing who you are to a bunch of people listening, and... Oh, there's one behind you.
Is there?
And,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
there we go. And, see, I finally got one.
Look at that.
And, but it's kind of nice. Like, for us, the acknowledgement that this is going to be listened to later, for me, it's horrifying. But,
yeah, you freak out about it.
Yeah, I do. But it's the idea of, in the moment, I'm not thinking about it too much, which is nice, right? You're just kind of talking into the ether and whatnot. And, because if I thought about it too much, if I, like, allowed myself to, we'd never have started this. We never would have started this.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one.
No, I know. I gotta get this first, though.
Okay.
Ah, frick. Well, I died. Remember when I said I would never die in this? Well, I died. And it brings you back, like, not so far, but it does save all the bottles I got, though, which is nice. Right?
It happens. Honestly, we weren't going for a speed run or a perfect run or anything.
I was going for a slightly perfect run, but I knew it wasn't going to be perfect from the moment I...
Well, you haven't played this level.
I hate this level.
You haven't played this level in, like...
This is where all my lives are going to go.
Yeah. You haven't played this level in years.
That's a lie. I played this level more recently than other levels.
Well, when was the last time you played?
Well, a couple years, but more recently than the other levels.
Right. Okay, so fun fact. A lot of times when you have a Let's Player doing a playthrough like this...
Of like a perfect run or whatever.
Yeah, they have already played it. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that's actually a good thing. We probably should have done that.
God damn it! It's alright. It doesn't hurt me.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt me.
So, that's why when you see them save on a Let's Play, you have all these other files. And they're, like, ridiculously close to each other. It's because they want to know where things are, so you, the viewer, get the most out of watching them. You know, just so you don't see them trying to find everything. You know, spending an hour just to find something. Sometimes, like we generally don't do that, but I think with certain things we may want to.
Yeah, maybe.
But, you know, we'll sort all that out. But the point is that we actually haven't... You haven't played this in a long time. It's been a few years.
And there's one over here.
We still had everything set up downstairs last time you played this.
No.
I don't remember you playing this here.
Maybe not here, but before I came here, I had it set up at home.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 8.
I mean, I know I definitely played it, like, after the fourth one came out.
You know, it's weird. It's like, I feel like this episode's going fast, but it's not. I just checked the time.
Yeah. It's
like school. When I distinctly remember being in 4th or 5th grade, sitting at my desk, which was... I fucking must have told this story. But
probably.
My desk was right in front of the door. And like most schools, I would think, I'll assume, you have a clock above the door. And what do?
You stare at it.
You just stare at that sucker.
Turns out...
And you just watch the second hand just move and tick. And it just seems like forever until it's lunchtime and recess. And man, I really wish that I was back in that situation again. I really wish I was bored out of my mind, waiting to hang out with my friends.
Instead of bored out of your mind, waiting to...
Instead of having these opportunities that I messed up, instead of having
this is a fun minigame.
These friendships that I messed up, instead of like having these feelings of regret, I wish I were back, because chances are I'd do the same thing over again, right? If you went back.
Yeah, but like you wouldn't have to be an adult doing it.
But but it's the idea of that maybe there was a chance. Maybe if you can go back, maybe there's some sort of chance to fix
God,
things.
You're so depressing.
I am. But
look at
it's the idea. But the flip side of that is you can't do that. So you have to make the best out of where you are now. And in order to make all those regrets and missed opportunities,
you're missing this opportunity.
Well, yeah, a life lesson. You know, I'll probably regret it too.
Look, I have to run over the piranha and then light these tiki torches.
That's cool. But in order to make all this regret, like, not just, you know, it's still going to be regret. But to make it a life lesson, you know, it's what you do after that. And, you know, that's the part that kind of sucks. Is when, you know, you're not fulfilling that, right? But, wow, the controls seem smooth.
Oh my god, they're they're a little bit slippery, but they're very smooth.
Yeah, they look like they're really well tuned. But regret is a weird thing, and you know, that's one reason why it takes me so long to finish video games. Is because I'm so worried all the time about like how I'm going to do something and what that means, and you know.
And that's why I'm at the controls most of the time.
Yeah, it's like, because everything to me has like such a crazy amount of significance.
Oh god, you give everything a freaking meaning. Are you Indian? Oh damn it! I have no oil left. Come here. Oh shit! I forgot. X button does it too. I have 44 seconds left. Get over here, you little fishy bastards. Get over here. Get under my boat. Get under, die. Die under my boat.
So how many do you need?
I had
Oh,
all
just one
25. All 25.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at the controls, quite frankly, so.
Oh, come on. Oh, get under my boat. Die, you little bastards.
Yeah. You know those times where you're staring at the screen, but you're just not processing what's going on? That's just what happened.
Yes.
Nice.
Ah, sweet. As a kid, that used to take me so long, because chasing these little bastards down...
Yeah.
Park. There we go. That was a quick 2-minute one.
That wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all. It was like 3-4 minutes. Whatevs. The next one's gonna be nice and quick, though. We're doing one more of this episode. And
yeah, I think we'll keep this one short.
One of my favorites. This is one of my favorite levels. This is the level I used, during, I was trying to make an opening a while ago.
Right.
And this was one of the levels I used.
Right.
I love this level.
So, let's explain that, because I don't think people know that.
No, well, they'll see it someday, maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so basically, do you mind if I explain?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so, they'll see it, but what Rabies was doing was quite an undertaking. It was to make an opening, kind of a montage of our gameplay.
That we didn't have yet.
We just didn't have enough stuff yet, and the quality wasn't like what it is, you know, with our later videos. And you know, at some point we'll have that montage out as an opening, maybe. I like our opening right now. It's simple, but it's nice. It fits. It's all your artwork. It's my music.
Yeah.
And I think I like to think it's a good representation.
That last one didn't give me shit.
Yeah.
It's a good... What we have now is a good representation of what we do.
Right.
But the montage really worked amazingly and I loved it. But, like, again, it was before we had any game recordings done, so I had gone around and played several games that we had planned on playing. And
just to get footage.
To get footage. That worked well in time with music we had.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we used yet. Actually.
No, it's a song... I don't know if I posted it. It's a song called Into the Unknown.
Is that the one I used? I thought... No, Let's Go we used. I used.
No, that was Into the Unknown. Because when it hits this scene, it's the last part of the song. It's da 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 da.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
We don't have to worry about Cabaret because I wrote the song.
Ha 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 ha.
Man, I have so much music I need to finish recording.
Yeah, that's okay. I have a lot of drawings I have to finish working on.
Like I really need to.
And the drawings, all drawings for Cabaret, I have been recording. I just haven't edited them and finished them up yet, so you'll see them eventually.
But we'll do more. Like that's something I really want to push more. Is the music and the art, in whatever order. It's you're definitely better at producing the that's fucking cool. Producing art faster than I do music.
Well, it doesn't I have literally spent a lot of my time. God damn it! No! Shit! Ah. Kill me. Please kill me. He just keeps burping.
That sucks. So,
because if you miss it, you can't go back, so it's easier for me to just kill myself. Which sounds bad, but...
Yeah, well, you know. Don't take the easy way out, folks.
Yeah.
It's your choice, but, you know, just saying.
Try not to. There's probably somebody that cares. Like we care.
Life is hard.
Life is hard. But anyway, so because I've spent so many hours of my time learning how to speed draw.
Right.
Because I enter contests and I enter all these little things, and it's like I never start the project until the last minute. This includes homework. And that last 4 hours, I'm like, oh shit, I have 3 comic pages to do. So
Yeah, then you're up until ungodly hours trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Trying to draw it.
So
It takes me a long time to record music. I gotta learn how to speed record.
speed record.
Well, I do and I don't. Like, I have templates set up and I have sounds that I always go to.
Well, once you, you have to set up your own things. Like, that's what I've done. That way it makes it a lot quicker for me. Like, I already know what size canvas I want, what size brush I want.
Well, for me, it's like, do you have the final product in your head? Do you see the finished product?
What I often have is a scene.
Okay.
Not like a snapshot, but I have like a moving picture in my head, and I'm like, I need to get this information onto a single page. Right.
So for me, it's more like I have an emotional arc, and then I'll have some basic chord progressions. I'm like, okay, well, here's yet another 1, 6, 4, 5. It's like, okay, so we'll do this. So all right, so it's just in Ionian again. Okay, well, then the cerebral thing takes over. It's like, all right, I wanted to have this emotional arc. So why don't we do, a modulation? Why don't we try some substitutions? Okay, so what are my options with chords? Well, I could use major chords, major 7th chords, major 6th chords. I could do this, I could do that.
Well, there's a whole bunch of things you can do.
And then it's the actual recording of it. It's like I have to write the song and then record it. And if you listen to the music I write, you being the people listening, thanks for listening, by the way. I load so much crap on my songs. I really need to not make them as large sounding as I do, because that,
All right, well,
I'm spending hours.
End the episode here. So.
Yes, spending hours doing string sections. It's insane. And you're right. And I'm rambling on.
Yeah.
But I like this. What we'll do for the next episode, I think we should continue our discussion of art and music.
Yeah, no.
It's fun.
So
like
we'll
this.
be right back.
So we hope you like it too. And we'll see you soon, all right? Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.